Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Okay guys, abort mission, abort mission. The guy, basically, to make a very long story short, my friends exchanged Instagrams with the handsome man. He had seen that we waved to another guy as we were leaving the bar and unfollowed my friend on Instagram and basically told her, what did he exactly say? He was like, oh, by the way, I gave your Instagram to the guy that you waved to because it seems like you were interested. And sorry that I removed you from my Instagram. Red flag. Red flag. So guys, yeah, no. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. We still want you to approach us, but like maybe be normal. Try.
No, it sucks meeting a guy with self-respect, doesn't it? In fact, it sucks so bad you call his self-respect a red flag. It's not gonna work. Oh no. Well, why wouldn't that work? Because he was suddenly not interested? Yeah, that's basically the definition of not going to work.
You know, if it wasn't for my friend Chelsea posting about the month of June being Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, I wouldn't have even known about it. And guess what? That says a lot. Because men's mental health awareness is never talked about unless there's a tragedy or if someone's making a joke about it. And if you don't know, I'm Haley and I'm a boy mama and I have 3 brothers. I'm the only girl and I'm on a quest to bring awareness to all the struggles that men deal with on a daily basis that is overshadowed by today's modern feminism. And we as women expect men to protect, to provide, to lead. But the moment they show any signs of weakness, we label them toxic, we emasculate them, we make fun of them. And feminism will tell you that men are the problem. Meanwhile, this has created this whole system of children or fathers being alienated from their children, kids growing up without their fathers, and courts taking in favor of the women. Now let's talk about the home front for a moment, because most men, when they're out working all day, providing for their family, they don't have a safe place to rest their head when they come home. The moment they walk through that door, it's nag, nag, nag. Here's the kids. Can you do this? Oh, you did this wrong. Oh, you're that. And constant nagging at someone just creates resentment and burnout. Like, who wants to come home to a nagging woman? Point blank, men are not punching bags for your emotions that you don't know how to regulate. Men are not ATM machines. And they certainly deserve the right to be a father to their children, not just a visitor. And you don't have that right to take that away from them. So yes, men's mental health does deserve for it to be a movement, because if we talked more about men's mental health, maybe we'd have less broken homes and broken men.
Yeah, but that's exactly what our bearer wants. Broken homes create broken men, and broken men don't fight for anything, as they no longer have the will to stand up for anything. Think about it for a second. The alphabet code needed a month to have their parades or whatever. Why do you think out of the 12 months of the year they chose June? I'll let you find the answer to that question, and I'll give you another example. Men's International Day is on November 19. Ah, silly me, I said is. Yeah, I meant to say was, because now November 19 is Toilet International Day. What do you do on a Toilet International Day? I don't know. Maybe flush twice whenever you use the bathroom. My point is, there is a war on masculinity, and if you don't say it, then I don't know what to tell you.
I think feminists have ruined dating. Hear me out. So, I think that guys have decided to not be as gentlemanly or chivalrous because a lot of feminists have pulled the I can do anything, I can do whatever a man can, but the point is we can't. Like, of course I agree with equal pay and stuff like that, but a lot of women are pushing this crap down men's throats, and I think it's really ruining a lot of men and the way they feel about women. Tell me your thoughts in the comments.
It goes further than that, but yeah, that's a major factor. And to be fair, F-boys kind of ruined a lot of good women too, so there is also that. Also, it's not just feminism, it's a lot of women that ruined dating as well. As soon as foodie calls became a thing, a lot of men started to opt out of dating. Social media and the illusion of unlimited options is also a factor that ruined dating. And there is also the divorce court that is basically destroying men in the divorce.
Working in male-dominated fields, I've noticed the majority of the time I've had to raise a complaint about a man, it has been because of my gender. Each time I've raised a complaint, I feel as if I have to say, I'm not saying this because I'm a woman, but it is because I'm a woman. When I've complained about how men have treated me in gym, it's not because I'm a woman, but I've had to raise a complaint about a man being sexually inappropriate with me. It's not because I'm a woman, but it is. Or the fact that a guy that I work with has regularly said, women do this, women do that, it's because you're a woman. When I've complained, it's not because I'm a woman, but he hates me because I'm a woman. It's hard because you don't want to be that woman who uses her gender. It's because I'm a woman, but a majority of the time it is.
What she's basically saying is that every environment that men are maybe a part of, she's trying to destroy on purpose because she's a woman. There is no but about it. That's the only reason she's doing it. And she's not the first and she's not gonna be the last.
Someone once said that if all men were to disappear tomorrow, we would still be living in a patriarchy. It was Anastasia who said it, like a week ago. And I just love the way she put that. It's so spot on because it's so true, right? If men were to disappear tomorrow, the ways in which women would continue to police and oppress each other would be fundamentally patriarchal in nature. I remember a while ago seeing a bride posting a little video of herself on her wedding day, and she was a barefaced bride, she didn't have any makeup on, and she was like, this is how I feel like myself, I feel beautiful this way. And basically the entire comment section was women going, but you couldn't put on some lip gloss, you couldn't even put on some mascara, your wedding, not mine. And this is why it's so frustrating to me when topics around and patriarchy are framed as men versus women, women versus men. Because if you ask the question, why do we still need feminism today? Obviously, there is a lot you can say about the state of things between men and women in answer to that question, but you can also answer that question pretty rigorously just by looking at what's going on between women. Men are not the problem, right? Patriarchy is the problem. Patriarchy creates patterns of problematic behaviour across men and across women in different ways. The patriarchy does not disappear with men because the patriarchy is not men. It is a system of supremacy which is just as alive in here as it is out there. And again, as Anastasia pointed out in her video, just because someone spends a lot of time hating on men doesn't actually mean that they like women. It just means that they like hating on men.
No idea who Anastasia is, but it sounds like the type of moron you should not listen to. A bunch of women are getting another woman on her wedding day. That was not because of patriarchy. That was because of feminism. One of you was going against the narrative. And a bunch of women out of all the bunch of women leaving those comments were single. And those were comments that were born out of jealousy and envy. Part of what we were saying was right. If all men would disappear tomorrow, you won't be doing any better. But that is because you don't like each other. It has nothing to do with men.
I have a hot take about trad wives. I just saw one of the most horrifying TikToks I've seen in a while. I would stitch it, but I can't. Of this scary, terrifying looking lady, and she's just like trad wife realness. Little lace tank top, 10K diamond earrings, like Bob, obviously, talking about how she gets the princess treatment from her husband when they're out at dinner.
Oh, the audacity of both of them. This is exactly what I said earlier about hating on women getting married. The most horrific TikTok you've ever seen was a trad wife talking about her life? Seriously? No, I mean, yeah, obviously. If that TikTok of a woman being happy is not scary, then I don't know what is.
I just re-downloaded Hinge for the first time properly in like 6 months. I've been on it a few times, like just to ask everyone. But I re-downloaded it properly because I'm just feeling like it. And I got 2 matches straight off the bat. I thought, result for me, perfect. Let's get chatting. To go back on the app a little bit later and to see that one of them had actually unmatched me. I didn't even speak to him. I didn't even get time to put him off with my personality. Like, he didn't even give me a chance to speak to me and then be like, oh yeah, she's got a few screws loose, I'm gonna unmatch. He just straight off the bat unmatched me. I mean, he fumbled, obviously, but great start, really, isn't it? Another rejection. No, I'm only joking, guys. I'm not bothered. I'm not, actually. I don't care.
Yeah, that's good, I'm not either. I know I focus on the wrong things here, not here usually, but what's a proper or improper way to re-download something you downloaded a while back? Anyway, back to you, princess. Just in case you were wondering why he unmatched you without even speaking to you, well, that's quite easy. Once the two of you matched, he started to pay more attention to your pictures and he noticed the nose rings. Ah, but like, what? Oh my god, like, why does anything I do affects my... Well, because it does.
So... this needs a video because I don't think people actually know just how dire it is out there. Like, so I recently thought, you know what? I'm going to go on a dating website. That's the way people do things these days. Don't really know what I'm going on for. Like, I can't be asked, and it's because of the sheer on there that you just think, this, I cannot be asked of it. I'd rather be on my own, can't be asked.
Yeah, me neither. The only difference is I don't go on a dating app. You, on the other hand, you can be bothered with one, but you downloaded all of them. And this is also what I've said earlier. Everything you do will affect your possible options in dating. For the previous lunatic, it was the nose rings. For you, well, no man wants to date a female version of Joker. How is that not common sense?
Here's my hot take. Boring is the new sexy. The more boring a girl is, one, the hotter she is, and two, the better her personality is. Hear me out. I feel like we live in such a narcissistic society that every girl and guy actually think they're something special. Like, we're literally taught to think we're the next big thing and that we're so unique and special. That now it's actually rare to meet people that stick to the same routine every single day, are acting like an average Joe. Like that whole trend of, I bet he's thinking about me while being with his vanilla wife. Ma'am, there's a reason she has a wife title and you don't. Being vanilla is way more attractive than being a freaking nut job.
Wait, what? No, that's impossible. You can't be possibly mean when it comes to dating, cause men will never go for peace, cause that's what it means when you're saying boring. They will never. I'm sure men would rather go for strong, independent, boss babes, leaving the club drunk at 4 a.m. on a Tuesday night. That's what men want. I love it when they suddenly discover something that men have been saying for years, and when they do, they expect us to act twice. Like, oh, wait, what? No, you came up with all that by yourself?
As a very like career driven, goal like driven, ambitious girl, independent girl, like I need my man. My mouth is green because I'm drinking matcha, not because I'm gross, okay? I need my man to be more masculine than me because I know a lot of the times I do lead with my masculine, but that's just how I operate in this man's world, okay? If I want something, I go after it, point blank period. Point blank period. Meaning, if I see a guy and I'm like, you look good, like I'm not gonna be like, let's go out, like, I need you to, no, because then that's like, okay, that's like being desperate, but like, I'll tell you straight up, like, yo, what's up? But I need you to top that energy, because like, my man, he's gonna know how to handle it, and be like, okay, calm down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, and also within myself, like, I feel like I have mastered, there's been a divine union within myself of both masculine and feminine energy to the point where I create structure in my life, which is the masculine energy, in order for me to flow and be creative, which is like the feminine energy in my life. Like, I'm a very creative person and I'm very in touch with my feminine energy, but I also know how to implement it and structure my life in order to like make it work. Does that make sense?
No, not really. I mean, I've heard a lot of crap. Energy, masculine, feminine, divine, something. But the way a phrase works is the words inside that phrase have to be connected to each other and they all have to make sense in the end. But never mind that. She's looking for masculine men because she's a complete chaos. So, hey, any takers?
Can I pet?
Yes. This is Mia. Not me, you goober. Not me, you goober. That was kind of cute, though. That was kind of cute, though.
Right then, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.